I am really happy about the way this turned out. I thought I was in trouble at first. I thought I'd really messed up with the wrong stain. Hey guys, while I am waiting for the stuff to come in to finish the balcony, I've been sanding. This has to be done. We're still trying to get ready for stain. It's hard to tell, but you can see the color it is now. Well, that's pretty much the color that it was. So yeah, you can see the difference. It's a big one. Almost finished with this front wall. This bedroom is finished. Bathroom is finished. And I apologize for the noise. We have a lot of weather coming, and wind is blowing. And I know I'm going in and out a lot, but I can't help it. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm having to use all these other lights in here because I've got the windows blocked off to keep the sun out. I'll show you. Tell you what, let's go over here. You can see this color, right? It's a really light color compared to this. This is dark. That's just from the sun shining on it. It's UV exposure. Turned it yellow because we didn't have anything on it to protect it. Busy putting it up, not covering it and not staining it. So we're getting ready to stain. We're gonna put our sealer on it, and that should, it's gonna darken over time anyway. It just won't do it as fast as it has been. So I'm gonna get back to sanding and see if I can make a little progress. I wanna try to get all this downstairs done. Upstairs is finished. I wanna get the downstairs done before I get back on the balcony, which should start tomorrow afternoon, I hope. Come on, you can do it. I want to show you the difference. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera how much of a difference this is making, but it's a big difference. There's one that I just sanded. Above it and below it are stained. That's just UV exposure from the sun. So it's a lot of work to do all this. I think it's really going to be worth it. So get this side finished up. I'm going to try to get this other one done tonight. I don't know if I will. I'm running out of sandpaper, but I'm going to keep going. Okay guys, I really thought I had messed up. Carry up here. I know it's dark in here, but we have all the windows blocked off, so that kind of has things messed up. I was starting to stain all these posts and the railings before I put everything else up here. I went and bought stain. I did a test board and the color was perfect. You know, all this rough cut stuff is, well, some of it's faded more than others. Some of it's kind of a lighter color. Some of it's dark gray. Some of it's really dark. So it's all different color. I wanted to do it. You can't make it all look exactly the same, but there's so much brown in this house. I wanted a little bit of gray. I wanted this to look kind of old. So I bought some gray stain. Test board, it looked great. I put it on this rough cut stuff. It soaked it up like a sponge, and it looked like I painted it with latex paint. It was horrible. And I just got I don't know, my heart sank. I was like, uh-oh, now I'm gonna have to build post over again, and didn't really know what to do. So I just called it quits, and I let it dry overnight. I came back with that Osborne brush on the grinder or the buffer, and 90% of it came off. So it really lightened it up. You can see, this is what it looks like now. Still gray, but it's not bright, shiny battleship gray the way it looked. So what I've done is I have taken the stain, poured it into a bucket, and went about 10-to-1 with paint thinner and really thinned it out. That way it's more of just tinted paint thinner. And now it looks a lot more natural. This one is actually stained. So that almost looks just like weathered wood. Nothing I can do about the other one. I'm gonna sand on it some more and see if I can kind of even it out, lighten it up. Luckily, that's the only post that I did. So I did the 2 rails, but I can lighten those up a little bit. Everything else I think is gonna work out pretty good. You can see this one is real light. It just adds a little bit of gray to it to give it more of a weathered look. I don't want it to look like brand new milled lumber. There's so much of that in here already. We need something different. So I'm gonna bring my boards in here, try to get those stained. That way, first thing in the morning I can get out here and I can start cutting this stuff up, nailing them on, and try to get this part finished. Get that done. I have just a slight bit to do in the hallway, and then knock out this kitchen, which April's already got most of the kitchen done anyway, and then sanding's finished. We can get out here and I can start staining this house this next week. So I avoided disaster with that. It really scared me because that was a lot of work making those posts. I did not want to make them all over again. over here to dry. Two. I am really happy about the way this turned out. I thought I was in trouble at first. I thought I'd really messed up with the wrong stain. Gets a little bit of light in here. You know, when I first put that stain on the post up there, it was terrible. And it was dark gray. It looked like I painted it. I thought I made a big mistake. But we got that part fixed. I bought new stain, thinned it down, and made it almost like a wash coat, and I think it came out great. So all in all, this project is complete. You can see we have all of our backlighting in on the floor up here. I am trying this. I think this is gonna work. I made this little block. You can see it here. It'll have to be stained. This is just a temporary, you know, just cut little knots out of the back of it. when you come up the step, this thing is shining right in your face like a flashlight. So to avoid that, I made that little block. So I think what I'm going to do is make one. I may make one for each one of these going down across the floor. I know I'm going to put it on the stairs because like that light there is really bright. I have to put something. Haven't figured out what I'm going to make yet, but I'm going to put something to cover all of these lights so that they still shine up, give you light in the ceiling, but they're not shining in your face. So every one of these steps, they're going to get the lights, and I don't want them to be shining in your face as you're coming up. So that's the next little quickie project. That won't take long to do, but it's done. It's taken a little bit of work, had some interruptions, you know, working on the truck, waiting on tools, this kind of thing, but yeah, it is finished. Now on to staining. All we have left to do, sand the kitchen. Get the kitchen sanded down, and we're ready. Hopefully the weather will hold out, we're ready to stain. And we can get all of that part finished, move on to other things. We're still trying to get in by Christmas. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We have a lot to do to get in here in the next 8 months. But all we can do is try. So, but that's it. I'm going to head out. It's time to feed all the animals, get all that stuff done, and try to wrap this one up. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one.
There's been some turkeys laying some eggs under the house. This one. She popped one back there. Gotta go home for one more turkey.